Actually, I never recovered, and we came to Canada, and all the time we were telling my story. My mother was telling her story, brother was telling his story to people. But every time we would tell, the trauma would rise again. It would be there. Finally, my children, my grandchildren, they all said, "Why don't you write a book, Mom? And all those memories, we should keep them." So our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, they learn about it. So I thought that's a good idea. So now I am a little better, because now I know that you know my feeling and other people share my tears. If I am shedding tears, people who read my book, they have also shed tears. We had a teacher who came, she took my book. Next morning, she said, she was crying when she saw me. And she said, "Now I realize what you went through. And now I realize why you are the best ESL teacher. Because you know the pain of other people." And I said, so the thing is, such things you are never over with. You always, every time you remember something, you feel like that. My father was only 33 years old, and when I think about his youth, what did he get from his life? Nothing. But he helped many people to escape from Pakistan to India. Because we were right near the river, and he would hire boats for them and tell them to get away. The last boat that left, the people said, "We want to get your family on this boat." And my father said, "No, we are safe. You go ahead. We are safe." And those people still remember. And those people read my book, recognized my father's, and they phoned me from India. And some of their relatives are in Canada. They call me. And I think the good deeds are always remembered.
And what about the nightmares?
Nightmares, sometimes I still have those. And sometimes I feel I get a dream that there are riots in the streets of Vancouver, people killing each other, and we are running for our lives. And one time I was almost shot on my foot in my dream. Another time somebody was going to stab me in my dream, and I said, "Oh, don't stab me, shoot me. If you shoot me, it's easier to die than to get stabbed." I feel a lot of pain. But those nightmares are still there, I tell you.
And would you advise other people who've experienced trauma to write a book about it or write about it? Is that a helpful way to deal with it?
It was. It may be probably 50% helped me, because people share my story. Now they realize that freedom is not something that is served on a platter. You have to shed blood, lose families, properties, and get your own people killed. But now we celebrate independence. To me, it's a memory of my father. It's a memory of our nightmares. I don't enjoy the freedom. To me, India is free. I'm not free, and I don't like it. I don't feel that freedom has done something to that. There is still a lot of corruption, bribery, everything. I don't know how to say it, but that's what I feel.